So you catch up with me riding uphill on the Netuno Pro from Eskute, and this bike has definitely got more power being the Pro bike, because I couldn't get up some of these routes with the other bike, and this has pulled me to the top up until where I had to give up, because it was confidence more than the bike, and fitness and having to keep going, and that was my problem, not the bike. The bike was more than capable of doing the job. It was me that gave up. This is definitely a step up. Whew. Right, I want to get to the top of this one here if I can, and then we'll have a look. We've got 9 gears to play with, which is great, because on the 9 gears it does actually pull uphill, which you can see it's pulling uphill. So lean forward on the handlebars and use my fitness to help me push the bike up the hill. And my fitness isn't great, but the bike is definitely helping me and assisting me do the job. Whew. And now we're up on the top, up on the ridge line, and I can relax. So you have to remember that I'm not an actual mountain biker and a fitness rider, but I do enjoy the fun and thrill of using the bikes like this to do my photography, and this makes it so much easier to get to places. It really does. So at the moment I'm on power level 4 and the bike's actually dragging me up the hill. All I've got to do is pedal. I'm not using any energy whatsoever to do this. But you have to remember, the steeper the hill, the bigger the gradient, the more you've got to put the effort in. And it seems to me that the harder you push down on these pedals, the more the bike wants to go. So if I drop down to level 3 now we're on a bit more of a level ground, again, I'm doing nothing. The bike's doing it all itself. I find this Netuno Pro as well much more comfortable than the other bike. Now whether it's the way I've set it up or not, I don't know, but the handlebars seem a little bit closer. It's not as big a reach, even though I said it in one of my other videos, it was quite a big bike. It actually feels like a small bike when you're riding it, and I can actually tuck myself over the back of the seat when I'm going downhill. So it does actually feel definitely more comfortable and more confident, inspiring for riding like this. Now I know the sun's behind me. I thought I'd turn the camera around so you can actually see me the best you probably can. And I've got a backpack on. I've got a camera, I've got a little mini tripod, I've got my lunch, I've got water. I've got quite a bit with me. I'm not cycling lightweight, if you like. And I'm not the lightest of persons either. You know, I'm 90 odd kilo. So, you know, this bike's taking the strain of me and my bag. So I'm up to the top now, and the views up here are fantastic. They are spectacular. So I think what I'm going to do is stop the bike, get off of it, and take a couple of photographs, all for Eskute, of course. And the castle is looking fantastic. So I want to talk to you a little bit about this bike. Eskute have been good enough to send me bikes. You've seen in my videos I've had several different bikes. I am not by any means, shape or form, an expert on these bikes at all. Please don't think I am, because I'm not. But I have a mountain bike. I used to ride my normal mountain bike until, you know, I got these, and to be honest, these are fantastic. They give you that extra you need to get to places. The 520 milliamp battery is good for like 80 miles. So I've done some tests on them. I've got 60 miles out of it riding it off-road. I mean, this isn't really off-road, this is just a grassy verge, but it's putting a lot of power in when you're coming up and down these hills. So like I say, I'm not a mountain biker, I don't do it seriously, but there are some things about this bike I just want to mention. We've got 9 gears. I've probably said earlier on, we've got 9 mechanical gears on it. The low gear is quite a low ratio. I think it's like a 32:11 or something like that. I'll put it up on the screen for you anyway. But the low gear is very, very much lower than it was before, or it feels like it is. But the high gear is much higher. The 9th gear, I think you probably find like the 7, 8 and 9 are probably the higher gears, to give you that more punch when you're going downhill, so the bike's not running away with you, so you've got some more pedal behind you. The framing is very similar to what it was before. It does feel a little bit stockier and nicer. You've got a Bafang controller on the top. The Bafang controller's got all the information you want. Everything's on there. You've got a built-in light like it is standard. I wish you had a built-in backlight, but they do send you a little plastic light with a, batteries in it. But it'd be nice to have something wired up. I may have a look and see if I can do it myself. Your controllers are now on your thumb. You've got up and down. You've got information for changing your display from your tripometer, mileometer, distance, average speed and stuff like that. You've got your power on, power off, and you're up and down. You can change your gears. You've got a little bell, great for warning people when you're coming along. Your gear shifter is quite a nice shifter as well. You've got a big paddle from the outside and big paddle on the inside, and you basically just use your thumb pushing forwards. So it's forwards to up, forwards to down, so it makes it quite easy once you get used to it. I've never had that system before. It's a LTWOO AS, if that means anything. But yeah, getting used to it, remembering which one's up and down, but once you get used to it, it's fine. The grips are nice. The grips feel really nice. They're quite soft. They take out a lot of the impact from the rocks, and you've got these nice stubby brake levers as well with some rubber on them, so they're pretty good. The brakes are only standard brakes. I'd love to see some hydraulic brakes, but I do know Eskute have some hydraulic brakes being delivered in certain parts of the world, and you can upgrade them. So I will be upgrading this for hydraulic brakes, and something, again, I've never had hydraulic brakes before, so I don't know what they're like, and I don't know how good they are, but they're obviously going to be a lot better. I'm an ex-motorcyclist, so I know what brakes are like. They do stop you dead. It could do with some decent brakes. What else can I tell you? 27-inch wheels, great tyres on it. They seem to be pretty good. When I'm powering up the hill, there's definitely, when you're in fifth, you've got 5 power speed settings, and that 5 power speed settings, if you put it on level 5 and you're in low gear, it spins up the back wheel when you're trying to get over the gravel, so it's obviously trying to put the power in. The pedals are nice. You've got some really nice flat, good flat wide sort of pedals. They're pretty good, and your feet stay on them really, really well. Everything seems great. You've got a mid drive. This is the thing. This is the beauty of this bike. You've got the Bafang mid drive, the M410, which is a 850 Newton meters, I think. No, 80 Newton meters or 85 Newton meters, which is I don't know, but is it a 250 output motor? I can't remember now, but I will put it on the screen. But I know it's got an 80 Newton meter output, and that output definitely shines through once you're pedaling. You've probably heard me before, sort of huffing and puffing and pushing up the hill, but yeah, I really like it. So I'm going to take you for a bit more of a ride, get used to it a bit more, carry on up over the grass, go up a little bit higher. It's nice looking at the castle over there in the background, and yeah, just ride it. It's all it's for. I can't keep talking about them. I'm just going to ride it. Let's get it going. Oh, and it does weigh about 27 kilos, just in case you want to know how much it weighs. That's with the battery in, but on the road, you don't notice it at all. Not at all. managed it. I have not picked the best route for getting down this hill that I'm on. It's well, I suppose for any normal mountain biker it's an absolute breeze, but for me it's going to be a challenge because it's rocky. I'm not even on the path. I've got to just walk it down this bit because it's steep and there's no way I can get down this without falling off. So let me get back on the path and I'm going to carry on the best I can and just see where I end up. It is very overgrown with ferns, but we'll see. If I've got to carry it, I've got to carry it at the end of the day. Let's get going and see what happens. Oh, the ferns are everywhere, sheep poo everywhere, and the path's turning into a rocky path, not an easy path to walk down. I've got to go across this stream. Oh, what a joke. But it's fun, eh? It's fun. This is what mountain bikes are made for. It's just I'm not really a mountain biker, and at the moment it's going to get so steep I'll probably be walking it. But as soon as I can get back on the level, I'm going to head back towards the van. Ba, 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 bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Crash. Get back on the path. Crazy sheep. Crazy sheep. Well, that's it for me. I've had a good ride. I'm sure you've seen a bit of B-roll and a bit of drone footage and speed time lapse and me riding all over the place. So I've used about a quarter of the battery, a third of the battery maybe, definitely a good quarter. I've done 7.8 miles so far on this, and it's been great, really has. Just got to breathe in a bit while I come across this van. Ooh. So yeah, I'm nearly back to my van now, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe, share and everything. Tell everyone about these bikes, because I think they're really great value for money, I really do. So till next time, I hope you enjoyed that. I did, it was good fun. See you soon.